SuperNova Everyday Essentials. Practical bite-sized exercises delivered by Miranda McPherson, Professor, Assistive Technology Trainer, and SuperNova user. This series is focused on using SuperNova to become proficient at the everyday computing tasks you or your clients need to be successful at home, school, and work.
We're going to start with using some SuperNova reading keys, some Windows reading keys, then we'll go into typing, and if we have time, we'll circle back to some special SuperNova hotkeys for reading certain things on your screen. Okay? So as you can see, I've opened up a Word document. And let me just make sure I've got my...
Speech off, speech on.
Oh, there we go.
Dock to bottom. New story word, Dolphin.
So the first keystroke that we're going to use is we're going to use the numpad. In the SuperNova manual, there are keystrokes if you have it in laptop mode, but we're going to talk about desktop mode for now and the numpad. So the first one that I'm going to introduce is the numpad number 4, which is going to read your current character in focus.
D.
Okay, if you press it twice, it's going to give you the phonetic.
Delta. Font Arial, normal, 12-point, color black, background color white.
Okay, then it's going to give you the format, font format information when you press it 3 times. The next keystroke is going to be the numpad 5. That's going to read your word in focus.
Dolphin.
Again, if I press it twice, it's going to read it letter by letter.
D. Olphin.
Okay, I'm going to press it 3 times.
Delta. Oscar Lima Papa Hotel India November.
Okay, it gives you the phonetics, and the last is going to be the format.
Dolphin.
Nope, actually, on the keystroke with the 5, when you do a 4th time, it actually does not read the format. So you just go back to your 4 and type 4 in 3 times, and then it'll give you the format information as well. The last keystroke here in the numpad is numpad 6, and that's going to read your line of focus.
Dolphin computer access news story.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and press that twice.
Gap Dolphin space computer space access space news space story gap.
Okay.
Gap. D. Olphin space. C. Omputer space. A. CCESS space. N. EWS space. S. TORY. Gap.
And that's especially helpful if you are reading back your document and you're going line by line and it tells you that there's something misspelled in that sentence. It's just a quick way to find where that misspelled word is and then move your focus there. Okay, I'm going to move down to the next line with just the down arrow key.
SuperNova 21.02 update with free Easy Reader premium subscription for smart holders.
Okay, and I'm going to just use my right arrow and I'm going to move into this first word, just a few characters.
UPER.
And I'm just going to quickly demonstrate those 3 keystrokes again for giving us the letter in focus. That's numpad 4.
R.
Numpad 5 for the word.
SuperNova.
And numpad 6 for the line.
SuperNova 21.02 update with free Easy Reader premium subscription for smart holders.
Okay, now I'm going to use some of the window keystrokes, which are universal, doesn't matter what type of software you're using. First is going to be Home key plus Control, and that's going to take you to the top of your document, your web page, your email. So Control Home.
Dolphin computer access news story.
Okay, and then Control End will take you to the end of your document, your email, or your web page.
If your license does not have an active software maintenance agreement, you will still be able to enjoy all the benefits of the free Easy Reader app.
Okay, so it reads the last line of text, and the focus is at the very end of that line. Okay, again, I'm going to press Control Home to go back to the top of the document.
Dolphin computer access news story.
And end by itself will go to the end of the line of focus.
End of line gap.
And Home will go to the beginning of that line.
Start of line, D.
Okay, so again, you can press up and down arrows, and that will navigate from line to line. I'm going to go about 4 lines down.
SuperNova 21.02 update with free Easy Reader premium subscription for smart holders. Published, April 27, 2022, 10:58. We are pleased to announce that a free update is now available for all SuperNova and...
Okay, so you hear that it just reads that line of text, not the entire paragraph. We'll get into that in just a moment. I'm going to up arrow to go to the previous line of text.
Published, April 27th, 2022, 10:58.
Okay, I'm going to add control to that mix, and it's going to go to the next paragraph and read it in its entirety.
We are pleased to announce that a free update is now available for all SuperNova and Dolphin screen reader customers running version 21.
Okay, control down arrow. I'm going to go to the next paragraph.
The 21.02 update includes a free subscription to Easy Reader Premium for all customers with an active software maintenance agreement SMA or SuperNova upgrade plan SUP.
Okay, and I'm going to press control up arrow to read the previous paragraph.
We are pleased to announce that a free update is now available for all SuperNova and Dolphin screen reader customers running version 21.
Okay, great. All right, and now we're going to practice the read from here. That's kind of a lesson unto itself, so we're not going to spend a lot of time there. I just want to quickly demonstrate so you can get started using the read from here. There are several keystrokes that you can use once enacting that feature. So I'm going to do Control Home.
Dolphin Computer Access News Story.
But again, I'm just going to show you how to start the process and pause the process and start it again. So read from here, wherever your cursor is in focus, when you press the enter key on the plus sign on your numpad, it's going to start to read the text, web page, or email in its entirety until the end of the document, or when you press control to pause.
Dolphin Computer Access News Story SuperNova 21.02 update with free Easy Reader Premium subscription for smart holders published, April 27th, 2022, 10:58. We are pleased to announce that a free update is now available for all SuperNova and Dolphin screen reader customers running version 21. The 21.02 update includes a free subscription to Easy Reader Premium for all customers with an active software maintenance agreement SMA or SuperNova upgrade plan SUP. This update also includes improvements for using SuperNova with the latest.
Okay, I just pressed control to pause the speech. You'll notice that the cursor is where I left off, and I'm going to press the plus sign on the numpad again to continue reading.
Latest versions of Microsoft Outlook, the ability to save scanned text to Google Drive, new options for reading text under the mouse plus a host of additional fixes and improvements. Free subscription to Easy Reader Premium from the release of version 21.02. All SuperNova and Dolphin screen reader customers with an active software maintenance agreement SMA or SuperNova upgrade plan SUP will be able to read their accessible books on any device with a free subscription to Easy Reader Premium. Easy Reader Premium unlocks exclusive features in the free Easy Reader app for iOS and Dolphin cursor off. This update also includes improvements for using SuperNova.
Again, I press control. I'm going to press the plus sign again to reenact the reading.
Latest versions of Microsoft Outlook, the ability to save scanned text to Google Drive, new options for reading text under the mouse plus a host of additional fixes and improvements. Reading text under the mouse.
Great. All right, so let's get to working on a little bit of typing. Let's go ahead and press Control N to go to the end of the document.
If your license does not have it.
And then I'm going to press the Enter key to drop down to the next line of text. And I'm going to do it one more time. Excuse me. So we're going to open up the control panel with left control and space bar.
SuperNova control panel, speech, voice languages, speech.
And I'm already on the speech page, but if you are not, you can always press Control plus Tab key, and that will cycle through the different pages.
Braille, Braille media, documents and download, visual, mag speech, voice languages.
Again, back at speech, and I'm going to press Tab until we get to the keyboard echo.
Volume, speed, what voice languages, verbosity, character echo.
So we have character echo setting. I'm going to go ahead and press spacebar.
Character echo, characters and words. This controls how much is spoken when you are typing.
Okay, you have 4 options. You have
word characters.
Characters only, that as you type your characters, SuperNova will read that character aloud.
Words.
Words, as you type your words, characters will not be read aloud, but when you press the space bar, the word will be read aloud.
Characters and words.
Both characters and words will be read aloud.
None.
And there's none. If you do not want to hear any of the characters or word read aloud as you type, I'm going to go ahead and arrow up to my favorite, which is characters and words.
Characters and words.
Then I'm going to press Tab to move down to the next control.
New line announcement.
I personally don't need to hear the new line announcement. Again, if you're typing something, a professional document, and you want to know exactly what's going on at the time of creating your document, you want to hear that new line, you can check that check mark as well.
Announce space.
And if you want to hear space being entered as you press the space bar, again, you can check that. I'm going to leave that unchecked for now.
Okay.
I'm going to go to OK and press the space bar.
SuperNova control panel, speech, verbosity, character echo.
Okay, I'm going to press escape to go back to my document.
New story word.
Okay, I'm going to type a few words here.
I. E. Hope. T. H. A. T. That. Y. O. U. U. F. I. N. D. Find. T. H. I. S. This. H. E. L. P. F. U. L. Helpful.
Okay, and just a quick lesson on the cursor. Your cursor is going to, the screen reader is going to read what's to the right of the cursor. So going back to our SuperNova keystrokes on the numpad, I'm going to press the 4.
End of line.
End of line, because there is no text to the right of the cursor. So I'm going to go ahead and move to the beginning of this sentence with the home key.
Start of line. I.
Okay, you heard that the screen reader said I. That means my cursor's to the left of the letter I. So if I were to press backspace, if I wanted to remove that I, nothing would happen. But I could press the delete key, which deletes to the right of the cursor. I'm going to do that now.
I. Deleted.
Okay, I want to put that back in there. So I'm going to go ahead and type that in.
I.
Okay, now I'm going to move my cursor to the right to the middle of the word hope.
H. O. P.
Okay, again, the cursor is in front of the P. We know that because SuperNova reads the letter P. I'm going to verify that with the numpad 4.
P. Papa.
Okay, I pressed it twice to get the phonetic. So if I were to press backspace here, it would delete to the left of the cursor, which will be the O. If I were to press the delete key, it will delete to the right of the cursor and delete the letter P, which might become your new favorite, because as you're navigating your document and your characters, what you hear and what you delete with the delete key really coincide very well. But I'm going to, in this case, I'm going to backspace once.
O. Deleted.
Okay, now I'm going to press the delete key.
P. Deleted.
Alrighty.
O. P.
All right. And let me just circle back at time. Okay, so a couple more minutes here. I'm just going to go over a couple of quick keystrokes that are very helpful for SuperNova about reading things on your screen. One of the first is reading where are you, like the where am I key. It will read the title of the document that you're on and the application, as well as your current line of focus. So I'm going to go ahead and press the number 7 on the numpad.
New story word. I hope that you find this helpful.
So you hear news story word. So news story is the file name, word is the application, and then you heard the line of text where the focus is. The second is the status bar. At the bottom of each application, or most applications, certainly with the Microsoft Office suite, there is a status bar at the bottom that tells you certain information about your document, how many words, how many pages, how many misspelled words or grammatical errors, and so forth. To read that without having to navigate to it is just the number 2 on the numpad.
Word count 331 words. Spelling and grammar check errors. Text predictions. On. Accessibility checker. Accessibility. Good to go. Focus. Read mode. Print layout. Web layout. Zoom out. Zoom out. Zoom in. Zoom in. Zoom 100%.
Okay, great. So that was the number 2 on the numpad, reading the status bar. So if you're writing for your professor, you have to have a certain amount of pages or words per your document. You can quickly check back as you're typing your document without having to navigate away. One of the last 2 keystrokes is going to be left control, left shift, and the slash on the numpad. That's going to give you the date and time.
9:15 a.m. 5/31/2022.
Okay, and then the 9 on the numpad, I'm not going to have it read it in its entirety, but if you'd like to get a complete overview of the screen in focus, whether that's a web page, a document, or an email, it's going to literally read that window from top to bottom. That's going to be 9 on the numpad.
New story word system autosave. Save. Miranda McPherson. Miranda McPherson at teachability.com is signed in. Coming soon. File tab. Home. Insert. Draw. Design. Layout. References.
Okay, that's especially helpful on a web page if you just want to get a true overview of what's available on that web page. And the very last keystroke that I'd like to introduce is the keystroke announcement, which is very helpful when you're working with Microsoft Office and you want to know what quick key is to do a certain function in the ribbon so you don't have to keep going up to the ribbon. So I'm going to press Alt to go up to the ribbon.
View.
And I'm going to tab down to the lower ribbon.
View. Views. Read mode.
Okay, and then I'm going to press the left control and the period on the numpad.
Alt
Excuse
W
me.
F.
That was left shift and the period on the numpad.
Alt W F.
Okay, Alt W F. So I'm going to go back to my document.
I hope that you find this helpful.
If I press Alt
View.
W
Q.
F.
F.
Oop, I must have done that wrong. I think I hit
I hope
Q.
that you find this
Try
helpful.
that again. Alt
View.
W F.
Easy Reader Premium unlocks exclusive.
So now I've just done the keystroke for turning that into read mode. Okay, thank you very much. Hope this was helpful.
Whatever your level of sight, today or in the future, you can rely on SuperNova to help you succeed. Download an unrestricted 30-day trial of any SuperNova edition today.